Hey nerds, welcome to GeekBeast, part of the Geekish Network. This is your daily rundown of geek news from geeks like you. If you're new to our show, we cover the geek news beat and share our opinions with you, which are actually facts, and you can take it to the grave with you. To let you know that if you get fired for any of them, we are not responsible.
Not at all.
Not responsible. I'm your host, Chuck, and with me we have Randy.
What's up, Geek Beast? Chuck, what are we talking about tonight?
Okay. First things first, the dance community has to mourn. The music community, Steven tWitch boss, committed suicide and passed away. A lot of people have put out their remembrances of him, and just let you know, mental health is very, very important.
Yeah, man, it is.
So Steven tWitch boss, who died Tuesday at the age of 40, he had two small dancing roles in 2007 films Blades of Glory and Hairspray. Following year, competed on So You Think You Can Dance. He won. He would have returned to that series as guest and all-star frequently. In 2013, he performed on Dancing with the Stars. In 2014, he began his associate with the DeGeneres as guest DJ on her show. That year, he also was cast in Magic Mike Double XL.
And that's tough, right? Around the holiday times. My condolences and out to his family, and my thoughts, prayers are with his family, man. Sad.
Yeah. tWitch, he's left behind his wife Allison Holker, who also amassed a huge following on her TikTok with their almost daily dance videos that occasionally incorporated their children. So he left kids behind as well.
Oh man. Oh,
It does suck.
It lets you know you never know what people are going through, man. So
Yeah. Yeah. I remember when him and Allison met, I think on So You Think You Can Dance. That was one of my favorite shows, and he was definitely one of my favorite dancers to watch. He was electrifying just to watch.
Yeah, man. I'm saddened by that. I
It
really
is sad. It's sad.
I'm really saddened by that, you know.
They had, I think, 3 children together, or 2 children.
So and you know, it's so tough because I always say this: anytime something tragic happens around a holiday, right? Every holiday, it's always a reminder of that. And so times that are supposed to be like fun and family getting together, it always brings that back.
Yeah, a lot of stress,
Yeah, man.
So shout out to tWitch for always entertaining us and always kept joy. You know, he's always happy and smiling.
And yeah, man, a lot of us walking around taking time bombs. Like,
yeah,
we're out there putting the best face forward, but on the inside, you know, it's something out there that's just eating us up.
eating us alive. Yeah, yeah. So to some lighter news, but probably just as detrimental. James Gunn's writing a Superman movie. The project will focus on the younger years of the hero, and thus he will be played by a new actor rather than Superman veteran Henry Cavill. Gunn and his DC Studios co-chair and co-CEO Peter Safran recently met with Cavill to share the news and to discuss ideas for potentially collaborating in the future or something else, perhaps a different role. At this stage, Gunn is merely writing the script, though he could potentially direct depending on where his services are needed at the DC studios.
And I love Henry Cavill as Superman.
Yes,
Oh,
we all do.
A phenomenal job. I think Henry Cavill does a great thing in almost everything that I see him in. Whether he's in The Witcher, whether he's Sherlock Holmes, I think he's a dope actor. And but with that being said, you know, I'm fine with this decision. Right?
Yeah.
If they want to go in a different direction and cast younger,
but you know what's really sad?
What's that?
Henry Cavill gave up Witcher 3 to focus on being Superman. He went to an exclusive contract to be Superman.
Now, they didn't necessarily rule out him being another character in the DC.
Yeah, but he ain't Superman.
He ain't Superman.
Man, Superman. DC has 2 characters. Batman and Superman.
I revoke you. I don't agree with that at all.
Two main characters are in DC
Now, the
universe.
biggest characters are Superman and Batman.
Two
That's
main
true.
characters.
They have other characters than Superman
There's
and
not many things that have revolved about Batman and Superman popping up in.
Batman. But
Not
Superman,
at all. Not at
Superman and
all.
Batman is no doubt. They're the franchise player.
Yes, they are the franchise players.
No
They're
doubt
like
about it.
Kobe and LeBron.
Yeah, no doubt. No doubt. No
They're
doubt.
Jordan
Yeah, no doubt. No doubt.
when he's on the Wizards.
Nah, they're not. Now
Everybody else is Wizards players.
now you just been now you just,
And you know.
but because Batman has been dope for 30 years.
Yeah, so Cobb was like, okay, I can make Superman into the next big thing. Now he's not making Superman into the next big
I don't
thing.
agree with you on it. Nobody wants to see other characters than Batman and
Man,
Superman.
who would you have Henry Cavill play?
Huh? Oh, I'm not talking about Henry Cavill. Henry Cavill's dope, but I'm fine with them if they're going in a different direction. I don't have to have Henry Cavill play Superman.
Everybody's waiting for the Flash movie. Is that what you're trying to tell me? Everybody's waiting for Flash. Is that what everybody's waiting for?
Dope character. We just don't.
Everybody's definitely waiting for
Ezra.
Aquaman. Man, we haven't seen anything as extraordinary as Aquaman.
Aquaman was decent.
Okay, let you tell it. Decent compared to what?
Aquaman was decent.
To Benji, to my dog Milo.
You just hating tonight. All that haterade. What did you drink before you came? And Wonder Woman is a dope character. We can get Nuke from the Village.
And she had two great movies.
She had one. The second
she had
was
two great, amazing movies.
But
outstanding.
But that's not what the question was. Not about the movies. The question was the characters. Yeah. The question was the characters. Green Lantern is dope. Jon Stewart is Green Lantern is gonna be dope. Nuke from the Ville. I'm not feeling you. Wonder Woman is a dope character. I don't get what y'all saying is only Batman.
Okay, we'll let you have it. Especially when she walked through the streets of DC.
Y'all talking
all the guys were cat calling her.
We got two different conversations. Are we saying movies or characters?
We're gonna say movies.
We're gonna say movies. Okay, if we got movies, right? If we go movies, yeah, if we go movies, then it's Batman, Superman. I agree with that. Yeah, yeah. But we're talking characters. Jon Stewart is coming, and that's been talked about. Jon Stewart is coming, and so we got Batman is dope. Superman is dope. Wonder Woman is a dope character. Green Lantern is a dope character. Flash is a dope character. What are we like? We're talking. We got D character. We got Darkseid is a dope character. We got Joker. We got Lex Luthor. We got dope characters.
You just named Joker, Lex Luthor, and Darkseid. They only appear in Batman and Superman comics.
You know.
They appear in Batman and Superman.
We got talks about
Reverse Flash.
We got talks about Lobo coming in. It's a lot of dope characters.
Lobo is a dope character. Lobo is a dope character. You know, it's gonna be interesting.
Yeah,
maybe Henry Cavill becomes Aquaman.
I don't think Henry Cavill should become Aquaman.
He becomes Aquaman because he's such a dope character. He's such an amazing character.
Again, I don't necessarily need to see Henry Cavill.
Well, back to this movie that James Gunn's gonna write. This is Superman will be on the younger side. He won't be living in Smallville, but rather he will be at the Daily Planet as Clark Kent.
Which the only thing about that was Man of Steel. He was literally at the Daily Planet, and it was literally after him walking around the world to identify himself, and then he settles on becoming Superman, and then he goes to the Daily Planet. So Henry Cavill in Man of Steel was in his 20s.
Yeah.
Now I get it. Now they're going in a different direction, but you know.
Well, Henry Cavill's not in his 20s. He doesn't look like he's in his 20s.
No, he doesn't look like he's in his 20s. So I guess we're there's a lot to go on that's going on in the DCU, right? We don't know where they're going. So it's like are they coming in and resetting everything? But like some of the stuff that we're getting,
they can't reset Peacemaker, son.
Right, they can't reset
Suicide Squad. That shit
worked. Amanda Waller. You know, there's those things. So I don't know. It's like, so how did then we go in and erase Amanda Waller from dealing with, the Justice League movie? I don't know. I'm assuming that they're coming up with stuff. But I think DC is going to be just fine. I think James Gunn is brilliant, and I think he's going to do amazing things there.
I hope so.
He just got the job a few months ago.
I said they dismantled the company before he gets anything out.
he's got to literally come in and fix what 10, 15 years of screw ups going on. So let's give him some time. I feel like DC fans are going. I feel like DC fans are going to be very happy with the output.
Oh yeah. Hopefully the output's good. If he does it like Peacemaker, he'll nail it.
Yeah, even does it like Peacemaker and everything else that he's done. Guardians of the Galaxy. I mean, he's dope. He's dope.
He is.
I think that's why he was given this opportunity, and he's gonna bring some great stuff to it.
Speaking of Guardians of the Galaxy, Guardian Galaxy adjacent, Iron Man joins the National Film Registry, the film that kicked off the Marvel Cinematic Universe and subsequently launched the millions take about comic book movies destroying cinema, is getting a little respect. On Wednesday, the Library of Congress announced the 25 movies that will be added to the National Film Registry, and Iron Man has been chosen as historically significant work of American filmmaking.
Well, I think the first Iron Man was just okay. But what it symbolized is the domination of Marvel for the last,
25 years.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Well, I'm talking about as the Marvel Cinematic Universe. What did they do? What, like 25 million? I said 25 movies, something like $20 billion, you know. And I'm sorry, what you call it? The way they wrapped it up, in game, it stuck the landing. This stuck the landing. And what it was able to do was something that no other film has ever been able to do. For you to take 12 movies and tie them all together and then come in there and stick the landing, that's never been done. We've been lucky if we get movies that are good for a trilogy. Not even really good trilogies out there.
None.
I think the first Star Wars, I know you have a different opinion about that, but the first Star Wars is like the only good trilogy we've ever had.
What are you talking about? Indiana Jones. The first 3 movies were good.
The first 3. Okay. So Star Wars and Indiana Jones.
Back to the Future.
How dare you?
How dare you?
The third one was trash. When they were in the old West, the third one. How
dare you? It stuck the landing.
It did not stick the landing.
It's classic.
It is not.
You will not disrespect Marty McFly right now. We are not having this.
Ain't nobody out here talking about the third Back to the Future.
It's amazing.
The third one was trash.
You're a hater. Take your hate away.
I'll be a hater. The third one was trash.
It was not trash.
The first 2 were great. The third one was trash, man.
It's a classic. What are you talking about?
The third one is not a classic.
Classic material. A trilogy classic.
It is not a trilogy classic. The
first trilogy classic.
Back to the Future falls in what I am talking about. We're lucky if we get 2 good movies.
I think you're just a hater right now. It came out in the height of gangster rap and nailed the Western landing.
The Godfather couldn't even make 3 good movies.
That's the Godfather. We're talking about Back to the Future.
No, Back to the Future did not nail the landing.
It nailed the landing. You a hater.
Man. It was.
You're a hater, dog. You're a hater.
Yeah, it was not good at all, man. It's the one that I watched the least. I'm like, Jesus Christ. Road.
I liked it the least, but the first 2 movies were like marvels.
They were
epic.
And the third one was not good, man. Rocky, the first 3 Rocky was dope.
It made $245 million in the box office.
I don't mean it was good. So did Transformers. Transformers made like $500 million at the box.
I got another movie franchise that did very well.
All right, what's that?
Fast and the Furious. Stop hating.
The first 2 were good.
The first 9 were good.
The first 2 were good. When they went to Tokyo Drift, I was like, "Oh God!"
That was the bad one. That was the third
one. That was the third one.
But they came back.
And then
came back and
they brought back the whole crew. And I was like, "Oh Lord!"
And then they started jumping up.
Then they got tanks jumping from buildings. I was like, "This, when will it stop?
You're a hater, dog. They had powerful magnets.
When will it stop?
They had powerful magnets too. They defy gravity and physics.
As I said, we're lucky to get 2 good movies. As I said, I stand by my statement. And I thought that Marvel stuck the landing with 15 of them.
Okay. So
Newtonville loves that drivel, but it is drivel.
yep, whatever. It's the classics. Classics. Cinema perfection. The Criterion level films.
I disagree.
The first US Super Nintendo World opens on February 17th. Nearly 2 years after Universal Studios opened its first Nintendo World Park in Osaka, Japan, they're going to make the California debut. When it opens, there will only be one ride, the augmented reality enhanced Mario Kart Bowser's Challenge.
Okay. Didn't you kind of?
Yep.
Okay,
Yep.
I'm just curious.
Yep.
Did you kind of
So,
have a hand in some of that?
yep.
Okay, all right.
So we'll
I
see
don't know
how it
what you can
comes.
divulge.
The
I don't know
the,
what you
the
divulge.
official site describes what awaits in the park. Super Nintendo World takes you into Super Mario Battle Team Bowser on the groundbreaking Mario Kart ride, dine at Toadstool Cafe, and level up at the theme merchandise. It's gonna be smaller, so
Is it
hopefully it's just
smaller
as
due
good.
to the pandemic, or is it just
It's
kind of
smaller due
smaller
to the
because that was the
size of the
plan?
Hollywood studios. Hollywood studios is not there's not as much land.
Okay.
You know, LA has a shortage of land.
Okay.
you know, it's not saying Osaka doesn't, but they bought a lot of land in Japan. You know,
Okay. Yeah. I don't know if you've been to see.
Universal Studios was once just the studio lot. Then they
Right.
turned it into a theme park.
Right.
You know, now what they're gonna do in Epic Universe is gonna probably be the full version and then some.
Okay.
They got this. They bought. They're gonna. So Universal's gonna open up another theme park in Orlando, Florida, called Epic Universe.
And then that's what'll primarily encompass the whole Mario world.
A Mario World and some other attached
Okay.
properties.
Okay.
You know, and they have space for it, right? They bought up a lot of land. It'd be their third theme park. It gives them enough chance to compete against Disney's five.
Yeah,
Disney
that's
has so many theme parks in Orlando.
but I mean that's their backyard. I mean they built it. They like built the city.
They did. They did.
You know what I'm saying? But Marco Rubio. No, go ahead.
No, I was gonna say Tesla did some amazing updates today. The latest updates allow Steam games and Apple Music to play in the cars. So now you can play video games in the car. Yeah, buddy. That's what everybody wanted. You know, first of all, the car does ballet. There's a secret mode. You turn the steering left, turn it right, then turn it left, and the car starts dancing on its own in the parking lot.
I don't know.
It's amazing, dog. Why wouldn't you make a car dance?
I
That sounds awesome to me. That doesn't sound awesome to you.
It sounds like Transformers to me. But
Man,
I'm
you can
not
hop out and ghost ride your whip as it dances.
I
You
think
know, you can ghost ride your whip.
it's dope. It's dope. Whatever.
You can dance and it's dancing too.
I just don't want to talk about properties that Elon Musk owns.
What's wrong with Tesla? He ain't gonna own it much longer. The Saudi Arabian government's gonna own it soon.
We've had this discussion. I just don't want to talk about him anymore. That's it. You know what I'm saying? That's it.
Hey, Newt from the Ville said Austin Powers had a good trilogy.
There's a whole lot of woman. Beyonce was terrible with that shit. Terrible. I'm a whole lot of woman. I was like, oh,
it was her first acting gig.
I don't care what it was, man.
You know, it was her first acting gig.
And I don't want the Beehive coming after me. You know, I love Queen Bee. Just that Austin Powers thing wasn't it.
No, to get back on Tesla. We're gonna talk about Queen Bee. Tesla says Steam will be available on the new Model S and X vehicles. And Tesla has reportedly clarified that in release notes to mean S and X cars from year 2022 or newer with 16 gigabytes of RAM. The company says that Steam brings thousands of games to its cars, and while we'll be awaiting the Tesla's promotional video heavily features Cyberpunk 2077.
Oh, okay. Okay. And Cyberpunk 2077, that's the one Idris is going to be doing now, right?
Yes. He comes in the later update.
Okay.
You'll also be able to make Zoom calls from the cabin camera and view the inside of the car from the Tesla app while in dog mode or sentry mode.
Okay. All right, that's
Someone
dope.
tries to break in your car, you can be like, "You're in my car. You're in my car. Get out of my car."
And that's gonna stop them.
and you lock the doors on them. And you have a cyber truck, they can't shoot themselves out of it because it's bulletproof window.
So it's like whatchamacallit, the peripheral.
Yeah, it is. I'm gonna
The
make you
peripheral.
bake in the sun,
All right, bake in the sun.
turn the heat on and everything.
And then shoot water at them so they could see that they can't get water when they're
Yep.
dehydrating.
Yep. Amazon is making a God of War TV series. The streamer has greenlit based on the award-winning PlayStation game God of War. The Wheel of Time's Rafe Judkins will serve as showrunner on the adaptation, and Oscar nominee Mark Fergus and Hawk Opsy, Children of Men, and Iron Man and The Expanse will be writing and executive producers of Judkins.
Wheel of Time was dope. And I mean, God of War, it's a good game.
Yep.
Do we need more Greek mythology stories out there?
Yeah, I don't think I want to see Kratos as a TV show.
I don't either.
First of all, they're not gonna get the brutality right. That game is brutal. And I remember David Jaffe walking around the studio telling the story about when he created Kratos. Is he tortured or is he angry? And I don't think they're going to get either one of those right.
And I just don't care. I don't care. More Greek out. More
Draw Butler's old. And I don't.
I love Greek mythology, but we got enough white superheroes out there. Like, let's explore some other cultures.
Yeah. Well, they're gonna make it into a TV show. Amazon.
That's what I'm saying. Let's
Amazon's like, we're throwing money. We're gonna own DC by the end of 2022. I mean, 2023. We're gonna own DC.
I think that's gonna be the news we hear in 2023.
I think Warner Brothers is gonna be bought by Amazon.
I do too.
I think it's gonna happen. Or Sony PlayStation is gonna be bought by Amazon.
Oh, you heard it right here on the Geekish Network. We're calling it Amazon will be buying it, but I just don't want to see it anymore. I don't love Greek mythology. Ever since I was a little kid in the 6th grade. I just don't need to see another story from there. I just
the nerdy entrepreneur said that'd be interesting. And at this point, I'm tired of seeing white men.
I am too. You know,
it's nothing against white men.
Right.
They're cool, you know. They stole a lot of technology and stories.
And they got a lot.
They put a lot of our stuff in museums they stole. Immortalized it forever.
And we've heard from them enough, right?
Yeah.
We're living in a new era now. Like, let's explore some other cultures that are dope. Let's explore some other.
It's bad enough that the first thing you get from Octavia Butler is the Kindred. I'm like, yo, she has all this sci-fi stuff, this Afro science fiction. This is the first thing you release? Come on,
it's just like, yeah, man. I don't need to see it. I'm sorry. I know the God of War fans out there. I just don't need to see it. So So I'm gonna take a hard pass. I mean, I guess if it's out there, I'll watch it if it's any good, but I'd rather see another story being told.
Yeah. I'm gonna skip that Adam Driver story because we don't care about white men right now. So we're gonna avoid white men right now. And I'm gonna go to Scream 6 trailer finds Ghostface hunting Jenna Ortega through New York City. So Ghostface is back for another slasher film for Scream 6. The trailer shows Jenna Ortega, aka Wednesday Addams, running around. Are you excited about Scream 6? Is that a trilogy? Is that a series that gave us a good trilogy? Scream 6.
First 2 were dope. The third one was like, and I haven't seen 4 and 5.
Me neither.
So I would have to say no. If neither one of us seen it, neither one of us thought like, oh, let's go see Scream 4 and 5.
No. But I did see the Wayans brothers of Scream.
The first one was the first 2 were dope. Then they took the franchise away from them for the third one.
Yeah, they did. Why would they do that? Why would they do that?
They figured they could do whatever they wanted to do. But what was the question? What were we talking about before?
Yeah. Are you going to watch Scream 6 with Jenna Ortega in it?
I'm just feeling Jenna Ortega after Wednesday right now. So right now she's riding hot in my mind. And I would watch it.
Me too. In New York City though, ain't no way Ghostface is gonna be in New York City. Ain't no way. And she Puerto Rican? Come on, dog. She have a blade cutting him all up. Her cousin them would get him. Ghostface wouldn't get nowhere. Her cousin them would get him. You know,
He not coming up in the crib.
I see Miro and Jesus out there hunting him down. He ain't getting through Marcy Projects. He ain't getting through Harlem.
He ain't
Cameron ain't getting through Harlem.
He ain't getting through
bring a knife to a gunfight.
He ain't getting through Queensbridge.
He ain't getting to Queensbridge. Come on. Gonna chase this Puerto Rican girl. Some white dude's gonna chase a Puerto Rican girl. Come on,
Fat Joe and them ain't Terror Squad and them ain't letting
Terror Squad ain't having that. You know, Jadakiss ain't having that. He done locked that New York from Dipset.
But Jadakiss and them live in Yonkers. He got to go a while to get out there. But
yeah, he got to go wild.
Yeah, but Terror Squad and them not having him coming in the Bronx or he ain't coming to Queensbridge.
Nas ain't having that.
He ain't coming into Brooklyn.
Yeah. Jay-Z ain't having that.
You know, Ghostface coming through Caprini Green? Really?
I'm so excited about this. I'm going to watch this. I got to go see it now. I done talked myself into it. Mark Savoy, Nori ain't having that.
Right, Nori ain't having that.
Super thug all day. What? Oh man!
Hey, why he's doing Drink Champs? You think he gonna have that coming through? Oh man, come on.
They ain't coming through.
Why doing Drink Champs? Come on, son.
Ghostface stab up 3 black people in the hood and some Puerto Ricans. They're gonna hunt him down. Ghostface gonna be on a ghost. He's gonna be ghost.
Hey, they can come back to NYC. I know they're in Miami and Nori Drum, but they ain't having it, son. They're not having it. Ghostface is not coming. Yeah. The only Ghostface coming through New York is Tony Stark. That's the only Ghostface coming through. Tony Stark. And
he got to come in armor and fly.
I mean Wu-Tang Tony Stark, Ghostface Killer, Raekwon and them. That's the only Ghostface coming through New York.
We're gonna end it right there. We got to get into crosstalk.
Yeah, we got crosstalk. Right?
Crosstalk. Let's get into crosstalk.
All right.
Yeah, man. Who's gonna bring that in? I'm excited about it, but I think Jenna Ortega and Millie Bobby Brown need to do a movie together.
I think that'd be dope.
I don't even care what they call it. Hard Candy 2. I don't know.
Yeah, I think that'd be dope.
I think it'd be super, super, super dope. What's up, you all?
Oh, cool. Hey. Man, look at we got a full roster here. We got
we are
92 Dream Team. We got 92 Dream Team coming through here.
I know it. Not the Redeem Team.
Not the Redeem team. We got the original Dream Team, Barcelona.
I just realized my mic was off. I'm sorry.
How you doing, Catherine?
I'm doing great. How about you?
Doing great. Yeah. How you doing, Centel?
Yeah, man.
Like he's trying to get his computer together. He always getting his computer together.
I need to adjust my brightness.
Kai?
I'm doing good.
Yeah, man. We are gonna cut up tonight.
Right.
Okay, there we
go.
Oh
yeah. So what do y'all think about Scream 6 being in New York City and Ghostface is chasing Jenna Ortega, a Puerto Rican in New York City?
All right. Wasn't it like the Brooklyn versus Vampires or something like that?
Yeah, we saw how that ended, right?
Vampire in Brooklyn or what? Oh, okay.
Brooklyn versus Vampires.
Brooklyn versus Vampire,
yeah. Puerto Ricans wasn't having it from the gentrifying the neighborhood. No, they wasn't having that.
They wasn't having the neighborhood gentrified with vampires.
They wouldn't. They're trying to gentrify it. Yep.
See, I haven't seen Scream. I've watched like 1920s to 60s horror films. So a lot of the 80s, 70s, 80s, and 90s are like new to me. So yeah.
First two were good.
You didn't watch Nightmare on Elm Street?
No.
Well, that's a successful trilogy.
The very first one is the best one. It's still to me, it's a top 5 horror. Period. It's and then after part 2, Freddy turned into a comedian, and it was like,
you didn't love Dream Warriors. You didn't love Dream Warriors.
He was a comedian. He was wasn't nothing funny about Freddy in part 1. Nobody was laughing in part 1.
He was on the jokes.
No, but the thing was, it was a whole new concept. And the thing is, you could be afraid of Michael Myers, but you had to go to Haddonfield, Illinois. You could be afraid of Jason Voorhees, but you had to go to Crystal Lake. I don't care where you was. Everybody
was your dream. Right. Everybody. Yeah.
Listen, Freddie was that thing. I was drinking no-dos. I had toothpicks in my eyes.
I still remember the things. 1, 2, Freddy's coming for you. Yeah. Boy, you better lock your door.
Captain, you gotta watch it.
It was real when they said
I have to watch a lot. To watch
this one, he was a murderer.
The original, like 1984, 1985, Nightmare on Elm Street.
And I still like too, man. When he jumped
up, holds up too. It still surprisingly holds up more so than the other ones, though.
Rick and Morty do a good parody of it too.
When he started slipping, now he's doing one-liners and stuff.
Come on,
I feel like a lot of
doing a set.
I was for it. Man. Like when he picked the chick up, he was like, "Here's the prime time, bitch," and he puts her head through the TV screen. She wanted to be an actress or something.
To be an actress,
And he was like, "It's prime time, bitch," and he puts, man, I was in tears. Freddie was my guy.
Yeah, this second one was wild.
Yeah.
After that, Centel's right. After that, it's like he was working out a set. Like, I gotta get jokes off. It's like, wait, what's happening?
He turned into Deadpool, basically.
He turned into Deadpool. Hey, what's going on, boy?
Hey.
We talking?
Yeah, we hear you just fine.
We talking Freddy Krueger, early '80s Freddy Krueger.
Yeah, Captain has she gave up on horror like from the '70s on.
Yeah.
I can't. You know, I don't watch the horror either.
Like the cocaine '80s, I missed that. I missed all of that.
I watched like old black and white horror films with my dad. So Boris Karloff, Bela Lugosi, like the Lon Chaney stuff. So that's where I have like, so like, but
we're gonna get you to watch Shudder. Just turn on the stream, start streaming everything on Shudder.
Real talk, I haven't watched a horror movie. I won't say since The Ring, because I got scared.
Which one? The Ring or Ringu? Which one? There's a
the second one. I watched The Ring too. That was the last one I saw.
The Ringu was better than The Ring. Yeah, the Japanese version was The Ringu. Yeah, it was dope. It was dope.
I definitely never saw that.
Yeah. Oh man, it's crazy.
Yeah.
Yes,
it was way better. So no Friday the 13th or Halloween fans? Y'all didn't do those in the 80s? I thought the first
Friday the 13th. Yeah, I love Friday the 13th.
Never seen one all the way through.
The thing is, I hate horror movies, but I don't watch all of them through my fingers. I don't watch all of them like this.
I mean, I had nightmares. Like Freddy got me. You know what got me?
Yeah.
Freaking Poltergeist, man.
Yes. That was a real.
I couldn't watch TV in a static. I couldn't turn on the static.
Caroline, go to the light, Caroline.
What is Poltergeist? You gotta watch Poltergeist. You gotta watch. It lives with you.
Yeah, man.
It does.
When she goes
and both of them.
Put her hands on the screen. It's like they're back.
But even Poltergeist
TV in their house. And that was back when TV used to turn off.
Can you imagine?
If you happen to wake up past 11 o'clock and you saw the TV and it had the
static on.
Yeah. Or it starts playing like the Star Spangled Banner at like 11:30, 12 o'clock, and the flag came across the screen, and then it just went all white.
Well, can you imagine if they remade Poltergeist now and it was on laptop screens? Can you imagine if it was coming out of laptop screens?
Yes.
No.
Matter of fact, we should write that movie and make it a Geekish Network original.
Well, it can't really be original.
We should write that movie.
I feel like you can. I feel like you can add elements of like this might be something weird.
People say, "Yo, we should really write that movie."
But Steven Spielberg owns that, and he's not.
We don't have to call it Poltergeist. Okay.
Well,
spooky guys.
Poltergeist. It could be like a cyber tech thing. I don't know. Cyber ghost.
Yeah, cyber ghost.
Or like
Poltergeist. And your bread is coming to get you.
Or the Loeb thing that the ghost and the AI.
Chuck, man, we can go down rabbit holes. So Chuck, bring us back in. What we doing tonight?
Oh man, what we're doing? We're bringing in a lot of people that have been parts of Binge Worthy. And we're actually going to bring our top 5, our personal top 5s, and discuss them on camera for everybody. And I'm just going to let everybody know my top 5 is better than everybody else's. So
wait a minute. So is our top 5 of 2022 or top 5 all time?
2022.
Okay. All right.
2022.
Oh, yeah, I was about to say.
It better come out.
All time, I quit.
If you outside of 2022, I'm gonna call you out.
I had a hard time with 2022. I was like, maybe we should do 10. And Chuck was like, we got 6 people on the show. What's it gonna be, like a 3-hour show? So I had a hard time with 5.
Top 5.
Yeah, all time.
Top 5.
I mean, I didn't get the memo that it went down to 5 because
down to 5. So Courtney,
nobody told me.
You better start shuffling your list.
It was originally 10.
5. I thought we said it in the chat.
It was originally 10. I never got the 5 memo.
It's like you put it in the chat. Top 5.
I put it in the chat.
But when we first talked about this, I was straight because I sat down and did my list. I did 25 shows. It was
25
shows. Down to 10,
25.
and then it get down to 5.
Yeah. Let me check. I'm checking this little chat
well,
here.
Courtney, you got a couple of minutes.
Anyway, I gotta cut this
show.
I think
I did.
I did like.
Well, if you
5
got it in order, Courtney, it's your top 5. Yeah,
I mean,
like
I guess. Yeah.
I did.
Yeah, Randy, you didn't send that to me. You sent that to everybody else. You didn't put that in the group chat.
I had like 5 in honorable mention.
I put top 4.
Yeah, I've got like 5 and 5.
It didn't correct. It said top 4 shows. And okay, I said top 4 shows. It was it auto corrected me. It said top 4 shows.
Where did you put the top 4? I just want to see the 4 now.
Cool. How about each person named the top 4 shows of the year? I'm thinking it could be
it's in the
her country people said these shows were fire.
I don't know.
I know one thing. Y'all better bring it. Y'all better bring it.
I might need to rework my tops.
You got 10 minutes, girl. You got 10 minutes.
hey, just do it. I got 5 top and 5.
Chuck, how many of yours are anime?
Oh wait, are we doing the Negativo shows too?
Listen.
No, we just doing the
animated.
No, we're not doing Negativo shows.
Okay. We doing the cringe-worthy show.
No, we're not doing that.
We're doing the binge-worthy and the cringe. Cringe-worthy is next. Is New Year's.
The binge-worthy and cringe-worthy is New Year's.
Oh man, I there's one show I can think of on cringe-worthy that was just like
we had a couple of them.
Yeah,
Halo trash.
I didn't even watch that.
Listen. Let me tell you when I knew Halo was gonna be bad and I quit. I think I made it to 4 episodes and I just quit. But I knew it was gonna be bad in episode 1 when that fool took off his helmet. I was like,
yes, it was over then. It was done. It was like,
like 45. What?
I said you're done.
I didn't. Well, I didn't play Halo. I'm like, all I could see is Master Chief with a helmet. And like that's what he is. He just has a helmet. He's probably some white guy that's bald underneath it. But
yeah. So I thought that it was what Paramount's answer to The Mandalorian. At least The Mandalorian waited 2 whole seasons before he took off his helmet.
Yep. Yeah. And then they punished him for it.
And then they punished him. He got kicked out of the order.
Like, look, you can't take off your helmet, son.
Yeah, he got banished forever. Yeah, like, you're not even Mandalorian, son.
You're not even You're done. You're done.
Yeah, hilarious.
Peter Griffin just dropped in his Sandman Primal, $18.99, Hot D, Severance, probably.
I like. Wait a minute, you put Severance on there? Although I can't knock. Here's
Severance
the thing.
is on my top 5. I can't lie.
Severance was good. Listen, Severance takes a minute.
Severance
it takes a minute.
Hey, we gotta come back. So
we gotta come back.
We gotta save this, right? We
gotta say this. So everybody in the chat, come back. Get here our top 5, and we'll hear you guys in top 5. So join us in what time? What time we coming back? 5 minutes.
We'll come back at 8. We're leaving off 8:15. We'll come back at 8:25.
8:25. Yeah, we get Courtney some time to think about her
rework. So to rework my top 5,
baby.
That's gonna be the new thing. Your top 5.
Top 5.
I got that Jar Jar Binks keyboard.
You see what Rodney's writing in the.
Rodney's like 5 minutes. Let's do it in 5 minutes. Okay, we're ready. Ready? Let's go, team, go. Go.
So we coming back at 11/8/18.
Thank you all for showing up. Thank you, Digital Click.
Yeah,
Peter Griffin, Mark,
glad I showed my whole
the Nerdy Entrepreneur. Get all your friends.
Come back. Top 5.
Peter Griffin really is in the chat. Sorry, you're saying Peter Griffin. I'm so confused.
In the chat.
Battle Royale, baby.
Yeah,
Battle Royale.
Peter's a fan.